Hi there. So, are you a company based in the UK or Europe and you want to do human rights due diligence with your operations in India, or sometimes maybe your suppliers in India, and you're getting a big pushback from them? They don't want to be part of this human rights due diligence, which is very important for you at headquarters. And you've decided that you would not do this at all in India, maybe do it in some other place, but you would be actually ending up with a lot of risk by not doing this. India is a fast growing economy. It has got a lot of focus right now. By getting these pushbacks, you are actually getting exposed to a lot of risk, and also you're not able to showcase to your investors, to your consumers, that a country like India, which is very important for your business, that is where you're implementing human rights due diligence. So are you in this situation as well? There's something I can tell you about it. So hi, I'm Rishi Sher Singh. I am a sustainability coach, and I've spent 25 years of my life implementing sustainability in farms and factories. And yes, I've seen this challenge quite a lot with companies. In fact, I've just off from a call where a large company has put off its HRDD plans in India because of the pushback they're getting from the local management. So, what is that you could do? Let me share some things I've learned from experience, which could really help you to drive human rights due diligence with your organization in India or even with your large suppliers in India. So, one is about making sure that you let your Indian colleagues know about the Indian capacity you have about doing this, because many businesses in India feel that human rights due diligence is being uh, you know uh, eh, brought in with a very European lens or a very Western lens, which is not, people are not aware of the realities on the ground in India. The cultural, the language, the way things are done in India are so complex and so unique in some way. So letting them know upfront, you got good capacity in India to do this locally. Find partners who can actually get this thing done with you, who can build a bridge between the West and the East, play catalyst role, and also provide that confidence to your Indian colleagues about doing human rights due diligence. The second is about making sure that you tell them, even if it is a million times, this is not an audit. This is not an audit. This is not an audit. Because in truth, human rights due diligence is not an audit. It is about beyond compliances. It is about looking at things within the businesses which are gaps and creating solutions and actions to plug those gaps to actually bring a positive impact on the people and also on the planet, because environment is also being covered now in the due diligence process. So making sure that you tell your Indian colleagues, no matter how many times you have to do it, that this is not an audit, that what you're going to do is actually to build a stronger business which creates positive impact on the people and on the planet. And the third thing you can do with your Indian colleagues is actually train them on human rights due diligence process. No matter how much information is available out there, there is still a lack of practical understanding of human rights due diligence for the business. And many management individuals in Indian businesses are looking to, answers such as, what does it mean for their business? How will the business grow by doing all of this? Will there be a support given by the headquarters in resolving problems on the ground? So if you can train, your local management, colleagues, suppliers, it could go a long way. And this could actually pave the path of you implementing human rights due diligence in India. So yes, India is actually unlike any other country you might be doing business right now. So it's important that India gets its due attention, its due focus, and also, the training and engagement which I spoke about. So good luck with your programs as you're implementing HRED. We are most happy to help you if that is needed. We have navigated these complexities in the past 2 decades with businesses, with suppliers. We've built bridges between the West and the East. And more importantly, we've broken down human rights due diligence into smaller steps, which is easier for people to do in India. And I think India has a great potential of creating positive impacts. The way you engage with your Indian colleagues, the Indian management and suppliers will make a big difference. Good luck and wishing you the very best for your growth in India.